Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm out here in a new area for me. Came out to do just looking around, looking for a scout, looking for a place for me and some buddies to do an overnighter at. This is some Corps engineer land, and while I was out here, I'd planned on filming a video that I was tagged in a while back. My good buddy Nathan Mayfield tagged me in a video, and I've just put it off, and I'm sorry, man. I should have got this done a lot sooner, but yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and get it done today, and share with you what it is, and go ahead and pass it along and tag somebody else. So the video was what are your 3 favorite outdoor items or camping items? Like, I guess something that for me, it's something that I would normally use a lot or have with me all the time, and whatnot. So first off, my first item is my Shemagh. I've got a couple of them, but I normally always bring these with me, whether I'm out for the day like today, or if I'm staying the night or a full week or whatever. I always have 2 or 3 of these Shemaghs with me. We all know the different uses and the multi-purposeness, I guess, usefulness of one of these. But for me, it's also something that kind of helps with bugs. I treat my Shemaghs with permethrin and make sure that I have one that's clean and dry with me in my hammock. And if I'm not using a bug net hammock, I'll just have that and kind of put it up around my neck, or put it around the outside of my face, and it normally keeps mosquitoes and stuff from biting me. So that's really nice. If that's not something that you've done yet, I suggest giving it a shot. It works really well for me, and then also just walking around too. It's kind of like I don't know. I noticed that I don't get as many mosquito bites and stuff around my neck and on my face. So yeah, I use it to wipe my face off, to sometimes tie stuff up on a branch, or carry some firewood back, a bundle of kindling or something back to the camp area. It's just really handy. So I always have one of these with me. That's my first item. The second one, I guess it kind of goes hand in hand, but I normally have a saw. I love my folding saw, and I normally have this knife with me. This is just a Baco saw. This is actually my second Baco. The first one, a while back on my channel, I did a video where I thought I'd lost my saw, and it was one that I had been using for about 3 years or so, 2 years, and I ended up leaving it out in the woods somewhere, and I ended up finding it like a year later, but I bought another one. So this one's got about 1.5 years use on it, but I always have this saw with me. I hope to use it to build this little seat that I'm sitting on, and I normally always have this knife with me, and this is the custom knife that I did with LT Wright knives last year. It really fits my hand. I really like the way it performs, and it's just my favorite knife that I have. So that's kind of I guess a 2-for-1. I consider this one because I normally don't have one without the other. So that's my second item. And my third item, I guess, is something a little off the wall, but my Write in the Rain notebook and a pencil. I really had to think hard about what my third item was, just because I like carrying stuff, and I like trying out a bunch of different things. But this came to my mind because I always have it with me, and I always try to make notes of stuff and write stuff down. And so, like where I am today, not only if I find a new area that I really like or whatever, not only do I drop a GPS marker on Google Maps on my phone, but I also kind of draw out a map, so that if my phone's running low or whatever, I can save it and turn it off to make a phone call or whatever. But I'll have a backup of the area that I'm in, and I kind of just draw a rough map, like a main road, kind of certain trees that I see, and if there's like a dried creek bed, I'll sketch that in, And then I also just write down all kinds of stuff, like if I'm walking through and I see a certain flower blooming or certain edibles really thick in an area that I didn't see the year before, or if it's new to me, I'll make a note of that and write it down so I can kind of keep track as to when to expect to see that again. And then I'll write down different animals I see, different ideas for making modifications on my gear, or my video idea or something. So I've got notebooks all over the place back home, but this is the one that I always have in my bag when I'm with me. So those are my 3 items: my Shemagh, my saw knife combo, and my pen and pad. So thanks a lot, Nathan, for tagging me in this. It's a really cool video. It kind of makes you think and kind of makes you prioritize what you like using and prefer. I'm going to keep this going and tag my good buddy Jeff Courtney, and ask him, what are 3 items that you enjoy taking with you in the outdoors, or when you're camping or going on a day hike. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.